like a caged bird's call. Virtual skies and we're breaking it all. Dreaming high with a false horizon. Departure lounge keeps the spirit rising. Engines roaring through a screen glow haze. Throttle forward, we're lost in the maze. Sim skies blur, yet the passion set. Lugging in for the Quiznos jet. Take off, flight paths to nowhere. Streaming dreams up in thin air. Quiz me now, bring the jet game on. The departure lounge where the wild belong. The wild belong. Pushing pixels through an endless storm. Clouds crash hard, but we stay warm. From the runway cracks to the cockpit's grin. A sim of steel, but our hearts plug in. Cruising on autopilot, heart astray. Steering questions in a quiz ballet. Flight plan scribbled, the answers collide. In the lounge we let the chaos decide. Metal birds in the stream rolls fierce. Every quiz a lounge keeps the fierce. Lift off, minds racing, don't forget. It's high stakes in Quiznos jet. Up in thin air. Quiz me now, bring the jet game on. The departure lounge where the wild belong.
Okay. One or two issues here, just bear with.
Southwest 2974, contact Jacksonville Center on 135.75.
Better not say.
Switching to Jacksonville Center on 135.75 East Southwest 2974.
Alright, just bear with me 2 seconds. Nothing seems to be saving
Sun
this
Country
evening.
344, contact Jacksonville Center on 135.75.
Switching to Jacksonville Center on 135.75, Sun Country 344.
Right, give me 2 seconds. So, unless there's an easier way of doing it, I can't seem to set a
Sun Country 8145, contact Tampa on 118.8.
I can't seem to
Over
set.
to Tampa on 118.8, Sun Country 8145.
Oh my god, that was loud. A schedule. Sarah coming in just very quickly with 24 months, 2 years of the Members Lounge, saying, "Ayo, what do I win?" Nothing. Sorry, but yeah, welcome everybody. Good evening. Welcome to your Thursday stream here on the Departure Lounge, YouTube and Twitch channels. Hope you're all well. Hopefully, YouTube.
Air Transat 9023, contact Miami Center on 128.225.
Will behave. Let's go early doors. Let's get some likes on the stream.
Over to Miami Center on 128.225G, Air Transat 9023.
The little cretins over in the lurkers corner that are over there keeping the fly off the food in the lounge are out. I say in force, they're not out in force at all. So let's see if we can outdo them. We always do, so I'm not fussed. Just a little game that we can play. Because again, engagements mean nothing. Right, so got to be an easier way than this, surely. Apart from, you know, streaming on one platform. I've written this sentence out so many fucking times. Where this evening? Right, there we go. That should be that. No, that's not it at all. Fucking hell. Right, let's just get into it. We're flying, as you can see. It was supposed to be the 737-500. However, still seems to have a little bit of a tricky sort of situation, or there is still a tricky situation with it. Which is no good to anybody. So we decided to go down the route of the 737-700. We haven't used it for a while. Let's get ourselves back into the cockpit. It is horrendous here this evening or this afternoon at Tampa. So departing out of Tampa should be a lot of fun. I hope everyone is well. Hope you've had a good Thursday, whatever you've got up to today, whether you're at work, whether you're at school, or whether you've sat in the corner trying to keep flies off the food. Let us know what you've been trying. Let us know what you've been up to today and how your day was. We're live on both Twitch, as we said, Twitch and YouTube. So if you want to look at a picture that is a lot better, but use the YouTube chat, feel free to do so by popping over to Twitch. I'm sure Carl will send a link in there shortly. I'm trying to get the weather thing to work.
Sun Country 310, contact Jacksonville Center on 135.75.
The weather thing is not working at the moment. And it's yet to be seen.
Jacksonville Center on 135.75 to Sun Country 310.
United 16904, contact Miami Center on 128.225.
Yet to be seen.
Switching to Miami Center on 128.225, United 16904.
We're in. Okay, right, let's get the weather sorted. Yet to be seen, but we have backup or extra traffic this very evening. I don't know if we've seen any though. This is the problem. There's a 310 there, but A300 there. There's a generic there, which I'm not particularly pleased with. Not everything downloaded. I ran out of space, so I've got to try and re-download it anyway. The main mission this evening is to look out for 757s.
Southwest 3069, contact Tampa on 118.8.
We can find 737s. Sorry, 757s. Then we're gold. But until then, we'll stick with our guns. Right. Okie doke. Let me bring up the chat, and then let's think about getting everything sorted. So, I hope everyone is well. Let's say hello to those that are in the chat.
Contact Jacksonville Center on 135.75.
Finn's in the chat stating the obvious. It's 737-700. It is indeed a special livery. Carl's put the link to Twitch in the YouTube chat. In the YouTube chat. If you want to come over for a better picture, people will tell you from the last stream it is a lot better, visually on Twitch, and it is possible to use both. You can. Twitch continues playing in the background or as a mini screen, so you can interact on YouTube as well as just watching on Twitch as well. Plenty of options today.
Sun Country 8145, contact Miami Center on 128.225.
One very, very last thing that I need to do.
Switching to Miami Center on 128.225, Sun Country 8145.
Whoa. One last thing I've got to do here is just set the airplane. So not set the airplane, set the. Is that the call sign? Nope. Got to get call signs and stuff ready, and then we'll be good to go. Relatively short flight today, so not too fussed with. Okay, right, we're nearly there. Almost there. And let's go for it with... Let's go for you today. For cabin crew. Beautiful. Right, we're good to go. We're set and ready. We're over into clearance for Tampa. Give it time to do its thing, maybe. Right, let's go into it, shall we? So, up to the top then, let's get the battery switched on. As so. Down to the FMC, we'll go ahead to ground power, request that.
Tampa clearance, United 1896, Alpha 7 with Goss, looking to pick up IFR at...
So for those that are watching that might not...
Well, I grabbed the paperwork.
He sounded very upset. That may not sort of have known or...
squawk code again,
aren't
as well
sure.
as the frequency for the...
the plan is to switch over to Twitch.
Clear to Atlanta via
It's
the
a slow
Vapor 1
change.
departure, then as filed. Climb maintain 4000, expect...
We want to give people a chance. It's a slow change.
Departure frequency.
We are moving our live streams over to Twitch.
0.15 and squawking 4674. United 18.
Get the APU going. That is the plan. At some point in the future, we are switching over to Twitch.
Clear to Reno via ended 2 departure, then is filed. Climb and maintain 4000.
Quality wise, it's so much better.
10 minutes after departure. Departure on 118.15. Squawk 2556, expecting runway 19 right, southwest 1888.
Okay. Aircraft should be aligned, or should align itself.
Good morning. Citation 821 Golf Charlie with information whiskey. Ready to copy IFR to Charlotte.
I can't tell if that's AI or not.
November 152.
Yeah, even Gemma's saying so much better. So yeah, so Twitch is easy to make. Lots more emojis, a lot more. Trust me, there's a lot of emojis. Not just from us, but from other channels actually, as well. So you can actually use other channels' emojis in the streams. It's crazy. It's crazy how it works. But it is good fun. We finished the Volate flight on
Tampa
Twitch.
Clearance, good evening.
Had a lot
Hawaii
of fun with that.
1607 with information Mike would like to pick up
Quality can do
IFR
with this,
clearance to Dulles. Cleared to Dulles via the Vapor 2 departure, then it's filed. Climb and maintain 4000. Expect flight level 390, 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 135.5, squawk 6525.
Did I put that in wrong then? KTPA.
Hawaiian 1607. Heavy, readback correct. Contact ground on 121.7.
Roger, over to ground at 121.7. Thanks for your help tonight.
What? That is Tampa, right? KTPA. Yeah. Why is it saying it's not in the database? KTPA. What?
Tampa clearance, Delta 5959, type Airbus A320. We have information Golf requesting IFR clearance to Jacksonville.
I don't know what's going on here. What's going on here then?
Clear to Jacksonville via the Baypoint 2 departure, then it's filed. Climb and maintain 10,000. Expected flight level 230, 10 minutes after departure. Departures on 135.5, squawk 6662, Delta 5959.
Why does it not recognize Tampa?
Delta 5959, readback correct. Contact ground on 121.7.
We're literally there. We're literally at Tampa.
121.7, Delta 5959.
See, there's another way around it. Hang on. Da 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 da. Boosh. Right, so let's poppy in there. Right, let's see if he actually recognises it now. What?
Tampa clearance, American 2450 with information vector, ready to copy IFR clearance to Atlanta.
Well, that's odd.
Cleared to Atlanta via the ended 2 departure that is filed. Climate maintain 3000, expect flight level 310, 10 after departure. Departure 11815, squawk 4447, American 2450.
Does it do anything?
American 2450, read back correct.
Good morning,
What?
Tampa clearance, American 2450 with you. With Tango, and we are ready to
Oh, this is
copy our
interesting.
IFR clearance to George Bush International.
That's actually really fascinating. It is not recognising anything. Why is it not recognising that? Last position. Let's see if we can
Good
put that in there.
afternoon, Tampa International, Cessna Skyhawk. 813 Alpha Zulu requesting
Well, we can, but this is
VFR
going to be interesting now
to the
because
southeast to the Bahamas.
Give me 1 second for that clearance.
so what happens if
Expect 19 right, 3 Alpha Zulu.
origin?
Do I need any additional clearance, 3 Alpha Zulu?
What? Okay, that's okay. Okay, let's have a think. Let's have a think. So why? Okay, hang on. Let's have a look. I'm gonna have a quick Google. It might need a restart. PMDG 737 doesn't recognize airport codes.
Cleared to LaGuardia via Bayport 2 departure, then as follows. Climb and maintain 10,000. Expect flight level 370, 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 13545, squawk 3455, Frontier 1369.
Frontier 1369er, read back correct. Ground is on 121.7, safe flight, sir.
And we'll contact ground on 121.7. Yep, good evening. Frontier 1369.
Sim brief integration, yeah. Update. So there's something. It looks like. Is it something I can do here? Ground? No, it's not going to be anything to do with that. So it looks like the aircraft is either outdated, even though it's updated. I'm just trying to. No, it's not there either.
682, looking to pick up our IFR to New Orleans. We have information Yankee. Profile 682, clear to New Orleans by the ended 1 departure, and then as filed. Climb within 4,000, expect 340 and 10. Departure on 118.15, squawk 1563.
Look, Tampa clearance.
Jim, evening to you. Hope you're doing well.
To Atlanta with information, Charlie.
Right, we will figure this out.
Greenville, Spartanburg, radar vectors Ocala.
So we've got a bit of a. So the problem we face.
Expect flight level 200, 10 minutes after departure. Departures on 125.3.
Okay, so.
Silver Wings 143.
Yeah, use sim brief.
Cleared to Tampa, this file will take the Gandhi 8 departure. We'll climb to 4,000 and expect 250, 10 minutes after. Departure on 118.15, squawk 5626.
Quick Google search, let's have a look. So,
1256. United 1256, read back correct.
Tampa clearance, good evening. Frontier 1415, information Oscar, looking to pick up our IFR.
inbound entry. Airport.
1 second while I grab the paperwork.
The aircraft has an air confusion. Off the airport closes down. Hence what's
Clearance on request.
Yep.
Stand by. Via the Dawn 3
Okay.
departure, then is filed. Climate maintain
Okay,
flight level
so
270. Expect 320, 10 after departure. Departure 135.5. Squawk
what is one supposed to do?
American 2450.
Right.
Southwest 868.
We-
Ready, copy, I am far away, Foxtrot.
Give me a minute.
I am working on that clearance. Stand by.
Is that what it is then? I wonder if it's because.
There'll be the 8.2 departure that is filed. Climate maintain 17,000. Expecting flight level 200. 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 135.5. Squawk 3636. Delta 5959.
Mind you, if I do that, it's not going to have. Is it going to have any
Delta
bearing on it?
5959. Read back correct.
Cleared Tampa via the Baypo 2 departure, then as filed. Climb maintain flight level 240. Expect flight level 240, 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 135.5 squawk 4465. Citation 8 Romeo Kilo.
Sure, whatever.
8 Romeo Kilo. Read
Right.
back correct.
Okay. So what I've just done is in the background I've had to update the what?
Money cleared delivery today, Southwest 28.
So what I've done is that yes, I've had to update the what they call an AIRAC.
Clearance on request. Stand by. Cleared relay at airport via
Got a feeling
92 departures and it's following climate.
the aircraft is using the wrong one.
20. Departure
So give me a second to. That's what I've just downloaded, right? So bear with me. The fun and games of the flight simulator, I tell you.
Tampa clearance. This is Moxie 743.
Would not want to do anything
Bar
else.
Clearance. Information Kilo.
Might be a chance we won't get in the air this evening. I'm gonna put it out there. There might be a small chance we might not actually get in the air this evening. The only thing I can think of. Or the only other option I've got is to literally go down the 737-500 route. Okay. Nav data not loaded. Positioning. Got a feeling, does it need restarting? If it does, that's a ball ache. Not in database.
Clearance delivery, Kodiak 9085 Golf with information Charlie, ready to copy IFR to Kilo Romeo Sierra Whiskey. Alright, that's cleared to Kilo Romeo Sierra Whiskey, radar vectors to Sarasota, then as filed.
Okie doke.
Maintain 3000, departure on 118.
No, it's nothing. Yeah, it's nothing to do with that.
1124, we'll expect runway 19 right, 9853 Golf.
9853 Golf, read back correct.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-bum-bum. Oh, Lord. Okay. Right. So the only other option I could think of is that this would probably need restarting, as in the sim. But I feel like that would take far too much time. So it's recognizing it from that. So that's working. This won't be any good to us. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Hold the phone. So it's picking. Fuck off. No, so it's not even doing it that way. Okay. Right, new plan. Couple of changes. Right, let's just do this. Let's just restart it. Just see if it works. We'll get there eventually. We'll work it out. Worst case scenario, if not, then we'll chill this evening and then come back tomorrow. I'm not too fussed, if I'm honest. As you can probably tell. Okay. Right, here we go. Let's try it. Cool. Right, so that's patched sort. So it recognizes it that way. Just out of curiosity, it's nothing to do with the cursor type. I'm sure it's not. Right, lock. Let's try that. I shouldn't think it's anything to do with that. I'd be surprised if it is. Let's, once again, we're just going to try and see what we can do here. Whilst it's doing that, we'll go ahead and align the aeroplane. Okay, so that's aligned. Let's get the... sorry, you know what I mean. Right, that might come on. Nav... Right, see, the thing is, this comes up all the time, but I've never had an issue with it. I feel like that looks somewhat different. Nah, still not doing it. Which means if we were to go to the route... Okay. Okie doke. Right, 737. That okay? Right, we'll do this differently. We've got a choice. Got a choice. No, I don't think it is. I'll be surprised if it is. I'll be surprised if it's anything to do with the new add-on. The add-on is basically like traffic. So we've got a choice. We either go down the 737-500 route, or not. Mind you, the 737-500's got the trim noise, so I don't particularly want to go down that route, if I'm honest with you. Or the other option, and it might mean a bit of a long one this evening, so stick around. Hopefully you can stick around. Is I restart the sim. So because I've resubscribed to Navigraph, I've restarted the sim. Restart the sim? I'll restart the sim. It's fine. It's going to take a while, so strap yourselves in. Not the most ideal start to this, so just bear with. I shouldn't think it's got anything to do with the traffic add-on. I'll be surprised if it does. So by the time, I mean, we're looking at roughly about an hour and 40 minutes. By the time we actually get loaded, everything up again. Mind you, we probably don't even need to load. So we can just start the airplane up. 8:30 maybe? Which I think should be fine. So we'll get there. We'll get there. So thanks for sticking around. We will get there eventually. James says, I'm not busy looking at plane models on AMS. No, of course not. Absolutely. Of course not. Yeah, and obviously some you know, if you're within the world of football, see the incredibly sad passing of Diogo Jota. The Liverpool forward who passed away overnight. Very, very tragic circumstances. Okay, so yeah. So if you're watching on YouTube, feel free to hit the like button. Like I say, if you want to let's see how many we can get this evening. And now we wait about 6 years for the sim to do its thing. Once I get a bit more time, I'll end up working out the way of making it run just a little bit quicker. They'll still never get it. Yeah, so engagements don't do a whole lot in terms of the likes or dislikes, but it's just nice to have the figure there, isn't it? And yet there are still people that are just that don't get it. I have to sit and laugh. Right, so sim is loading back up again. So just waiting for that. Carl says RIP Jota. Yeah, it's a sad. There's some sad news to have got this morning. It's sad from a footballing point of view, but as if you're a Liverpool fan, I can only imagine that it sucks a lot worse. Carl says the Flycatcher gang. Well, literally, they just stood in the little corner, keeping the food off the table while everyone else enjoys themselves. At this moment in time, that's probably all they're good for. Hey, imagine when we switch to Twitch, what they're going to do? What are they going to do? They won't know what to do with themselves. Oh no, how are we going to leave pointless, uninteractive, meaningless engagements now? What are we going to do with our lives? We haven't done cabin crew yet. Would you like to know why? Let's take a pause for the cause. Would you like to know why we haven't done cabin crew yet? Take a look on the screen. Have a look as to why we haven't done cabin crew yet. You might just get the answer. They'll have to join in and reveal their identity. No, they won't do that. They're not brave enough. They're not brave enough. I know they'll have to literally go outside and touch grass rather than sit there at their keyboards waiting for a stream to come on and be like, I disliked it. It's like, well done you. Would you like it? Would you like a cookie or a medal for being able to press the dislike button that means fuck all to the analytics? I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I've made it very plain, very simple. Just don't get it. Go for it, Dom. Fine. No, absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. So what I'm noticing at the moment is there are some people, and I know where they're from. So it's not rocket science. You can find out where they're from. That think it's funny to leave very pointless, and YouTube themselves have told me about this, because obviously remember the time when we did the Suriname 340 and the likes were disappearing and it was down to bots. I asked them whether the dislikes or likes actually mean anything to a video, and they turned around to me and said no, they do not. So these people seem to think that no matter how many times in plain English I can sit there and go, you're not doing anything to harm my channel, because what you're doing is pointless. I can't make it any more obvious. Pointless. Nope. They just carry on. They sit there whacking one off, waiting for me to stream. I'm living rent free, and it's bloody brilliant. So I can't make it any more obvious to them. I can't make it any more obvious to them. You do your thing. You keep leaving pointless dislikes that mean fuck all to the channel and fuck all to the analytics. It's absolutely fine. You carry on. Dom, in terms of other things, absolutely fine. Exactly. Sharing the stream, commenting, and being active in the chat, and sharing and everything else is spoiler, more effective. If you like a stream, right, it's not going to go on to the next channel and go, oh, did you see that such and such left a like on this one? They don't recommend it by that. They recommend it by algorithm of interactivity and sharing. But no. I've done this long enough to know that the likes don't mean a thing. It's not what we're interested in. Finn says Microsoft Flight Sim is bullshit. Well, I mean, feel free to come up with another game yourself. Feel free. You're not going to, but feel free either way. So yeah, it's not hurting my channel at all. It really isn't. And I know they listen because they obviously watch, which is why I'm living rent free in their heads. And it's a bloody beautiful place to live, right? So I know this because if they were listening, they'd use the brain cell that they have, and I did not stutter and say brain cells, brain cell, and go, maybe the way that we can harm the channel is by not leaving anything at all. Hey, who would have thought? Who would have thought? But how come that doesn't happen? It's too fucking easy, that's why. So, you know, whatever. And in terms of, like, you know, revealing themselves once we go over to Twitch, never gonna happen. Before Twitch, never gonna happen. Never gonna happen. But thank God for the analytics, because then I can see where it's actually coming from. So I know. I know where the pointless likes and the pointless dislikes are coming from. I know where they're coming from. And I have before on the channel outed places where they're coming from. The Hype Plays TV, thanks for following on Twitch. If you're watching and wondering what's going on, we are restarting the sim because of some sort of issue that's going on at the moment. So yeah, so thanks for following. We should hopefully be in the air at some point today. Would be nice. I'm not hopeful. Okay. I'm also not a fan here of okay, that's weird. Okay, never mind. Right, so sim is literally happening. The Hype Place TV says, no, you're good. I just actually enjoy. Hang on. Try and read that again. Okay, no, I actually just enjoy watching Microsoft Flight Simulator because I wish it was on PS5. That is probably part of the problem for like for most people that don't own like Xboxes and stuff like that. It does run on like cheap laptops. Like cheapy laptops, it works. I've got to remember where we bloody park now. There? I think it's there. Right. Here we go again. Right, let's see if the restart has worked. I don't think it has. I'm going to be brutally honest, I don't think it has. But yeah, welcome to the Twitch channel. We are going to be using. We did spend about 7 months not using Twitch, but we are using it a lot more. Well, we plan to. We plan to use it a lot more, and then eventually a very slow changeover from using YouTube to going over to. So going over to Twitch permanently. Gemma says, anyway, 2 weeks until React. Who else is excited? Have you seen... Well, I mean, you would have done because I told you about it. But did you see the update? Did you see the update for React? The Americans have announced what they're bringing. Oh. Heavy metal goodness. We love it. Gemma, I don't think Carl got your sarcasm. I've just seen it. I don't think he got the sarcasm. Right. Second attempt. Here we go. Yeah. I know, I was like, poor Carl. He didn't quite get it. Bless him. Right, I'm not gonna move any steps or anything because I want to see if this works. So, Dom, no, we're not ranting now. The rant is finished. Rant's complete. They've had enough airtime today, and we're gonna crack on. In fact, no. What we did is we challenged them to reveal themselves, but we know it's not going to happen. And then, yeah, literally, like, talk about it. Talk about it in the chat. As to why leaving pointless dislikes gives you boners. But it's never going to happen. Yeah, the announcement for React today was everything that I could have hoped for and more. Like, I didn't think it was American time just yet. But boy, did America deliver with what they're bringing. C5 Galaxy, B1 Lancer, which I've been screaming for years. Finally get to see one. Mega excited, not gonna lie. Fairly certain I probably won't be able to sleep either, because I'll be that excited. One of my favourite aircraft, the B1 Lancer. And there's going to be one at React. Bring it on. Right. Let's see. Does this work? That's not good. That doesn't look great at all. I'm not confident. I'm not confident. Son of a bitch. So now I'm thinking, is it? Now I'm thinking, is it the traffic add-on that's doing it? Does mess with well, they reckon it's nothing to do with that, so what is going on then? Okay, so the other option we've got is we go down the max route. It's an invalid entry, so it's not even... See, it's weird because we've got the file for it. Invalid route file. Yeah. Use the brief. Yeah. Location. Blah 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 blah. Okay. So weird that it turns on. Weird that we can get it on the EFB. So now it comes up on SimBrief because we've imported it from the EFB. But we can't select it. Okay, looks like we're doing a stream of testing by the looks of it. Right. Enter IRS position. Johnny Boy has followed on Twitch. Thank you very much. AI Pilot Max. Have you seen the AI Pilot? I'm not doing that. Jim says, wonder if someone was going to try and use their tickets that their brother was supposed to get for this year. Oh yes, no, that's right. Took me a little time. Yeah, gotcha. I know what you mean. Okay, did not anticipate this evening. Not gonna lie. So now, so I'm trying to think. If like before, correctly initializing the CD consent controls. Verify the flight plan, check the photo structure. Oh my god, that seems like so much. I don't know. I'm trying to find the Lynn subscribed on Twitch as well, thank you. Welcome to the channel. Okay, so I think what we're going to do today is I think we're going to have to probably just test. Okay, I'm going to go back to main menu. I'm going to load in the 737 MAX and see if we've got the same issue with that. If we do have the same issue, I'll know it's the traffic add-on. Which will suck ass because, yeah, not fun. Staff's in the chat on YouTube and on Twitch. Hello to you. Hope you're doing well. So we are on Twitch. We're supposed to be flying. Well, it looks like we're just doing a bit of testing this evening just to try and now find out what the problem is. What I don't want to do is I don't want to take the traffic add-on out of it and then have to reload the sim again because it takes forever. So we might as well do some testing this evening. Because it worked okay yesterday. Download it. Well, mind you, I didn't use the... We'll see. We'll see. Okay. So I think the other thing we could do is I'll see if I can. We might just try it. We may as well do it. I'm gonna try and load in 737-800 first, which is also PMDG, and then also go down the route because I know before I've had some issues with the 700, so I'm gonna go down the 800 route before going to the max, and then we'll have to just think of something. I don't know what. We'll think of something. We'll think of something. So let's call this a Thursday chill stream. Let's call it a Thursday chill stream, why not? A few rounds of Bluket. If nothing works, then that's what we'll do. Landing challenges. No. Nuh-uh. Not after last time. They didn't work very well. The default planes are not particularly brilliant. The worst thing is that stressed me out more. It sounds crazy to say it, but it did. It stressed me out more. Right. Let's go down the 800 route. What are we using? Oh, Southwest. Okay, sure. Let's use Freedom 1. Okay. Just on the off chance it does work. David, evening to you. Hope you're well. We are currently trying to work out why the PMDG 737 does not seem to want to work this evening. And we're doing it in a very chill way. Lewis, evening to you as well. Hope you're doing well. We're both live. Sorry, not we're both live, but you know what I mean. Live on both Twitch and YouTube. Depends how you want to see the struggle. Do you want to see it in better picture than what you're getting on YouTube? Head on over to Twitch. That's where we're at. And most likely moving to. Lewis is asking on YouTube what happened. 737 does not want to recognise that we're at Tampa. So we are now using it to kind of test. I don't think we could do the route unless the 800 works. And the 737-700 doesn't. But we will know a little bit more in a minute. And then we're going to test the Max as well, see if the Max works. We've also downloaded a sort of additional traffic as well, so I don't know if that's playing a part in it. Lewis is now subscribed on Twitch. Thank you very much. We're nearly at our goal of 30 followers. We've got 1 follower to go, and then we can set another goal. If you are watching on Twitch, say hello. I've got it on multi-stream on the chat, so I will see your chat as we do this. Finn's asking, why does it say Saturday the 5th of June? Because sometimes you miss things. And I can't be asked to change it right now, but I will change it at some point. Doesn't matter, there's no stream on Saturday. But I will change it at some point. Come on. Come on. Ba-da-ba. Ba-da-ba. I think the 737-800's actually had an update. That's why it's taking a little bit of time. Sarah, it's not, trust me. It is not. Twitch has a better picture, as we discovered. What we're on to Thursday, Tuesday. Twitch has the better picture. So if you are watching, you can watch it on Twitch and then chat in the YouTube chat if it makes it easier. Anytime today, come on. Anytime today. Also on Twitch, there's a lot more emojis to use. A lot more. And I think we can actually create a lot more as well. Right, here we go. 737-800 now in play. Now I know this plane takes a long time, or sort of the natural time, about 8-9 minutes to align. So what we'll do, if we can, we're just going to go straight for it. So battery on. Again, I'm not, mind you. Was that there? For the 700? Were those two there for the 700? Yeah, okay, right, we found the problem. Bosh. So it's the 737-700 that has the problem. That tells me that's going to align. I can already tell you that. Because it's got data there. So why is this... Weird thing is I actually updated the 737-700 yesterday. And there you go. That's what the 700 didn't do. While we sit in Freedom 1. So it's not the traffic add-on. So, what do we do? What do we do? So what do we do? Do we actually go ahead with it? I don't know how long it's going to take, that's the thing. It's supposedly an hour and a half, but we've got to wait a lining. So, what was it, 10:30? Sarah says, yes, go. Okay, we've got to change a lot of things.
Everyone races 701, contact Jacksonville Center on 135.75.
Over to Jacksonville Center on 135.75, Aero Enlaces 701.
We just won't load passengers. How about that? Sound like a plan?
United 1492, contact Jacksonville Center on 135.75. Over to Jacksonville Center on 135.75, United 1492. Spirit Wings 457, contact Jacksonville Center on 135.75.
Over to Jacksonville Center on 135.75.
Yeah, Frontier is next to me.
Spirit Wings 457.
I'll be intrigued to see if we actually find anything that's new.
Contact Jacksonville Center on 135.75. Over to Jacksonville Center on 135.75.
Okay, so we won't load the passengers. We'll align the aeroplane, and then we'll push and do what we need to do.
United 254, contact
I've got to
Jacksonville
download the
Center
flight
on
plan.
135.75.
Or edit the flight plan,
Over to
and then
Jacksonville
download it, I
Center
think.
on 135.75 to United 254.
Just waiting for Rex Atmos now to do its thing, which is the filters that you see. Alright, once it does do its thing, let's just see if we can actually route it to where we want to do. Data link fail?
United 254, climb and maintain flight level 220.
Up to flight level 220, United 254.
Invalid entry. Okay, we might just go down the route of doing it. Where are we going?
Spirit Wings 457,
Nashville.
climb and maintain flight level 230.
Up to flight level 230, Spirit Wings 457.
Let me edit here, 2 seconds.
Delta 2587, climb and maintain flight level 240.
Up to flight level 240, Delta 2587.
Aero Enlaces 701,
This has
climb
been
and
fun.
maintain flight level 240.
This has been fun.
Up to flight level 240, Aero Enlaces 701.
Delta 1346, contact Jacksonville Center on 135.75.
Oh, dearie me. Right, okay.
Over to Jacksonville Center on 135.75, out Delta 1346.
Alright there, son.
United 1492, climb and maintain flight level 240.
Up to flight level 240.
Yeah. Okay. What do we want? ground power. When do we want it? Now. Is that door that's open? Yeah. What? Okay. Oh, I've got to change things and everything else. I'll do it when we're in the air. Eventually we'll be in the air. Delta Aviation Hello to you, Simon. I hope you're well. What graphics card do you have? I have the sort of top spec 4070 Ti Super.
To departure, then as filed, climb and maintain flight level 210. Expect flight level 37010 minutes after departure. Departure 135.5, squawk 2665.
Delta 1234, read back correct.
Flight plan request, there we go. That's what we want. Beautiful. Yes. Set payload, set fuel, set the route. Beautiful. Right, at least that's sorted. If you fly it, it might have a game of the membership roulette. Oh, I see. You want to get the ball rolling, yeah? Is that what we're trying to do?
Departure United 1256 with Whiskey, excuse me, X-Ray. We'd like to get our IFR clearance to Miami.
Clearance on request, stand by.
Departure via the Gandhi 8 departure, climb to 4,000. Expect flight level 270, 10 minutes after. Departure
Why
on
not?
118.
Okay, well if you lot start it, I'll join in. Because remember, it's a new month.
And can we get runway 1 right for departure this morning?
Tampa.
Do I own Microsoft Flight Sim 2024? I do. But I can't play it. New month, you start it then. No, screw that. It was your idea. You start it. No, you start it. No, you start it. No, you started it. No, you started it. No, you started it. No, stop it. No, you started it.
Clearance is Southwest 73. Can we amend our flight level to flight level 245?
Alright, requesting the performance. Carl's idea. Well, Carl can start it
Good evening, Tampa clearance, United 1834.
Let's finally get some clearance.
Houston.
Tampa clearance, good afternoon. Southwest 1430 is type 737-800 requesting a radio check. Right, let's load that up. Cracking stuff.
Southwest 1430, Tampa clearance, I hear you.
Gautam Balakrishnan got the gifted membership from Carl. Paul Hussey gifting a membership as well, coming in with the train 2, going to Groovy Bear. Much appreciated, guys.
Tampa clearance delivery, Delta 5959. We have information. Victor requesting IFR clearance to Jacksonville.
Right, let's select what we need to do here. Also, let's get clearance. Tampa clearance, Southwest 1430 is with the requesting IFR clearance to Nashville. It'll be on 2020.
Thank you, Clarence.
Tomorrow's flight.
Will be the Baypo 2 departure that is filed. Climb maintain 3000, expecting flight level 230, 10 minutes after departure. Departures on 118.15, squawk 5254. Runway 19 right for departure, Delta 5959.
Tin can as well by the sound of
Give me
it.
1 second for that clearance.
The one with no name got Gemma's gifted
Southwest
membership. Thank you, Gemma.
1430, cleared to Nashville via the ended 2 departure. Then as filed, climb and maintain 4000. Expect flight level 36010 minutes after departure. Departure on 118.15, squawk 4255. And a change to your departure runway this time. You can expect runway 10.
Oh, fuck off.
American
I think you win, Gemma.
Request IFR clearance to Miami.
I'm fairly certain you
I'll
win.
grab that clearance. Give me just a minute.
Right, let's have a look here. So we've
Miami
got...
via the Gandhi departures in its file. Climb maintain 7,000. Expect flight level 270, 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 18.5.
Sweet.
Squawk
Right, let's read it back.
Expect runway 10.
Yeah, so
637.
Delta Aviation was asking about tomorrow's flight. That will be on... oh, do you know what? It's actually not playing ball today. Fine, whatever. Still got the filter there, so it's fine. Be on 2020 using the Latin VFR and a specially custom-made livery for it. I don't think you can find it anywhere else.
Tampa clearance, Delta 5959,
4,000 he said to start.
Requesting IFR clearance to Fort Lauderdale.
Once we've aligned, we'll get going.
Clear to Fort Lauderdale via the NDA departure, then is filed. Time maintain 9,000. Expecting flight level 270, 10 minutes after departure. Departures on 135.5, squawk 3362, Delta 5959. Delta 5959, read back correct.
Have we not got the...
Polaris 1781, contact Jacksonville Center on 135.75.
Over to Jacksonville Center on 135.75E,
Is that if you know?
1781.
It's turning on now, I think. There you go. Oh, I thought it was already on. Carl's put a link in the chat for Twitch. If you want to watch over there, better picture, but you can still chat via YouTube.
We have information, Sierra, requesting IFR clearance to Fort Lauderdale. Delta 5959, Tampa clearance. I'm working on that clearance. Stand by.
We are aligned. Let's get going with the clearance. Cleared to Nashville via the ended to departure, then it's filed. Climb maintain 4,000. Expect flight level 360. 10 minutes after departure. 118.15. And squawk code 4255 for Southwest 1430.
Southwest 1430, read back correct.
Well, it's not, because I didn't read the fact that you told me to go to runway 10, but I'm not doing that. Cool. Jim says fixing the VAR gift.
Rouge 1655, request IFR to Toronto.
Depends what gift you're on about. Well, seeing as you've done it.
Tampa clearance. Rouge 1655, request IFR to
Boarding
Toronto.
has started, and the first passengers are aboard the plane.
Who's that then? Who's that then? Bosh. There we go. Woohoo! Winners! Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Daniel Watkins, Kian Pierce, Ian Mahoney, Tim Clark, and Andy Marv getting the 5 gifted memberships. We are pretty much good to go, so we can
Clear control Delta 5128, requesting IFR clearance from Tampa to Miami.
Miami, baby.
Delta 5128 heavy, clear to Miami via the Gandhi's 8 departure, then as filed. Climb and maintain 4,000. Expect flight level 270, 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 18.15, squawk 5521. Expect runway 9 right, 5128.
He sounded like he was had a right hard time reading that back, I'm not going to lie. Tampa ground, Southwest 1430, requesting push and engine start. Been on the old moonshine.
Southwest 1430, push and engine start approved. Hail north.
Roger, tail north, southwest 1430. Okay. Just going to head over to Twitch to edit the live stream.
For ground, United 3683, ready for taxi.
United 3683, pushback approved, tail north.
So they're using the 800, not
Negative,
700.
we are
There it
ready
is.
for taxi. Alright, 1 right via Victor, Juliet, Charlie, cross runway 10, and then Charlie 1, United 3683.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback. Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Just going to ignore them. Right, might be a bit of a long stream this. Wasn't intending for this to be a long stream, but it's here anyway.
Ready to taxi.
Southwest 1531, taxi to runway 1 left via Golf, Juliet 1, Juliet Victor, Whiskey.
Locking gear.
1 left via Golf, Juliet 1, Juliet Victor, Whiskey, Southwest 1531.
Tampa ground, Southwest 2834. We have information, Sierra. We'd like to get IFR clearance to Phoenix.
I'll have your clearance in just a second.
Sounded like he was having a good
Cleared
time too.
to Phoenix via the Dormer 3 departure, then is filed. Climb to 4,000. Expect flight level 300, 10 minutes after departure. Departure is at 118.15, squawk 1242, and would expect runway 01 right, Southwest 2834.
Okay. We gotta go to the top over there.
Third wing 577, taxi to parking via Echo 2 Echo.
Frontier flight 492, ready for push and start.
Oh!
119, push and start approved.
Frontier just gave birth to Frontier.
Frontier flight 4092.
Fascinating.
Request push and start.
American 427 Tampa ground clearance on request. Stand by. American 427 Tampa ground push and start approved. Call ready for taxi.
Exiting from editing mode. Please wait.
Push and start approved. Call taxi American 427.
Okay. Yeah.
Frontier flight 40902, ready to taxi.
Release parking brakes, please. All engines clear. Start at will.
Oh, did I just put them back on?
Frontier flight
Yeah, I did.
40902, taxi to runway 1 left via Victor, Victor 1, Whiskey.
Whoops.
1 left.
Right,
via
here we
Victor,
go then.
Victor 1, Whiskey
Let's-
Frontier flight 40902.
Almost 2 hours. Let's finally get off to Nashville.
American 793, request push and start.
American 793 cleared for push and start.
Push and start approved. American 793. Allegiant 847, contact Miami Center on 127.2.
Switching to Miami Center on 127.2, Allegiant 847.
Right, everything's changed. We got thumbnail changed. We got everything is changed now, so we're all good. Mental how this evening has gone. Not gonna lie.
Tampa ground, Delta 5959 from gauge Echo 66, requesting pushback and start.
Please set parking brakes.
Delta 59.
May I request you stop speaking into a tin fucking can?
Pushback and start approved. Tail south, Delta 5959.
Delta 5959, contact tower on 119.5, so long.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Spirit Wings 223, contact Jacksonville Center on 135.75.
Over to Jacksonville Center on 135.75. East, Spirit Wings 223.
You can disconnect.
So I'm not seeing any changes yet for traffic. But what I have noticed is that planes are parking in sort of the right positions where they'd normally be in real life.
Delta 5959, contact tower on 119.5.
Okay, let's go over to hydraulics.
Contact tower on 119.5, Delta 5959.
Packs down, AP bleed off.
American 793, ready to taxi.
APU
American
off.
793, taxi to runway 10 via Golf Juliet 1 Charlie, November, cross runway 10 at your discretion.
We're pretty much ready to go.
Tow truck disconnected.
10 via Golf
Bypass
Juliet
and
1
removed.
Charlie, November, cross runway 10. Our discretion, American
Left is clear,
793.
right is clear.
Southwest 3399, ready for push and start.
Southwest 3399, cleared for push and start.
Pushback and start approved. Southwest 3399.
Flaps to 5. Tampa ground, Southwest 1430, requesting taxi to the active.
Tampa ground Delta 1211 request clearance to Atlanta.
This is going to be a long one, folks.
Clearance on request. Stand by.
I hope you're ready. On a Thursday, too.
1430, taxi to the ramp via Victor, Juliet, Lima, November.
Negative. Requesting taxi to the active Southwest 1430. Bastards.
Southwest 1430, taxi to runway 10
There we go.
via Victor, Juliet, Lima, November.
Taxiing to runway 19 right, Southwest 1430. Because that's what I've fucking filed. Right. Bit of power. Just to bump the aircraft.
Southwest 3399, ready to taxi.
Away we go. We've got movement.
Southwest 3399er, taxi to runway 1 right via Golf 4, Charlie, cross runway 10, then Charlie 2, cross runway 1 right at your discretion.
1 right via Golf 4, Charlie, cross runway 10, then Charlie 2, cross runway 1 right, our discretion, Southwest 3399er.
It's almost like I planned it, considering it's
American 2526, ready for push and start.
Independence Day tomorrow for the for our American friends.
Cleared for push and start.
Pushback and start approved, American 2526.
Tampa ground, Delta 5959 from gate Echo 67, requesting pushback and start. Pushback and start approved. Tail south, Delta 5959.
Won't be till 12 p.m. that you land. I don't think so. The flight ain't that long.
119.5, safe flight.
Flight is about an hour and a half, if that. It's not planned. it's not planned. Okay, we have got 8 new members. Can we get some more? Can we make it 10? As we're sort of doing a bit of a Ryanair taxi at the moment. And we are on the frequency of Tower. So we can ask them if we can go. Here we go. Tampa Tower, good afternoon. Southwest 1430 requesting departure from runway 19 right for a turn and burn. Probably get flagged for that as well.
Southwest 1430, runway 10, winds 180 at 5. RNAV ended, cleared for takeoff.
Beautiful, right. As we are rolling.
Southwest 1 Golf Charlie, contact departure.
Clear for takeoff, runway 19 right, Southwest 1430. Right, 50%, here we go.
Departure, 1 Golf Charlie.
Delta 5959, contact departure on 118.15.
Toga that bitch, let's do it.
Contact departure on 118.15, Delta 5959.
Someone's flying an A320 by the sounds of it.
D1, rotate.
Rotates.
Positive rate of climb.
Yep, get those gear up. Professional term. Lewis, do you not read the disclaimers in the chat? I'm curious. I'm curious to know if you read the disclaimers that, you know, don't ever intend on trying to be a pilot. And also, don't take this sim seriously. Just out of curiosity. Just saying.
Bank angle.
Delta 5959, welcome to Tampa. Contact ground on 121.7.
Very moody here in Tampa.
121.7, Delta 5959.
So I have to say that is quite a turn. Oh, did I not tell you first, Lewis? Sorry. I probably should have mentioned that I don't intend on being a pro, nor am I a pro. I believe they call it shits and gigs. Contact departure at Southwest 1430. Tampa departure, good afternoon, Southwest 1430 with you at 4000. Beautiful.
Southwest 1430, Tampa departure, radar contact, direct ended.
Direct ended, Southwest 1430. Okay, so we're just going to wait for further instruction. Meanwhile, so what we've learnt tonight is that the 737-700 doesn't work. I will look into it. It may just need another update.
Climb and maintain flight level 210.
Or worst case scenarios, I think I've updated it, but I actually haven't. So there is also that option. Climb and maintain flight level 210, Southwest 1430. So there is that option too, that I may not have updated it. When's the scratch cards being sold? Momentarily, because... Hi Janet, I know we're just departed and everything else like that, but just wanted to say hello, how are you doing? That's right, suckers. Janet's on board. Behave yourself.
King Air 316 Papa Whiskey. King Air 6 Papa Whiskey, contact Jacksonville Center on 135.75.
Janet, are you there?
Contact Jacksonville Center on 135.75.
Oh, hi, Captain Tom.
Oh, she's
I'm
fine.
doing just splendid. Thanks for asking. Just keeping an eye on the passengers and wondering how you managed to get us off the ground without turning us into a flying pancake. Hope you're ready for some turbulence, because I hear your flying skills are a bit like a roller coaster ride, thrilling but slightly terrifying.
Much appreciated as always. Great to have you on board. Thanks for that. We'll probably hit a little bit of turbulence,
Maintain VFR altitude.
but we should be alright. Also, your favourite passengers on board, Gemma. Do you want to say hello to her?
Was cleared for bridge transition. What
Had to, soz.
like that?
She's probably saying it to the cabin, so I wouldn't worry too much. Oh, I forget. This is one of those like off and on again. Have you tried turning it off and on again? Have you tried sticking it up your arse? Look at the difference there. Look, that is insane. Lots of cloud, lots of rain.
Contact Tampa on 118.15.
Switching to Tampa on 118.15. Frontier flight 4092. 60, American 1 Golf Charlie. 175, American 1 Golf Charlie. Have a good day.
American 2450, climb and maintain flight level 320.
Beautiful.
Climb and maintain flight level 320, American 2450.
Cobra 394, contact Miami Center on 128.225.
Over to Miami Center on 128.225, Cobra 394.
Delta 506, contact Miami Center on 133.9er. Switching to Miami Center on 133.9er, E Delta 506.
Once we start going, it might be a little quicker. Looking at 11 o'clock. I don't know how I feel about 11 o'clock, if I'm honest. So yeah, if you want to have a quick nosy over on Twitch and see how much clearer the picture is over there, now's the time to do it. I'll leave you with the outside view while I go grab myself a drink and then go and have a look at Twitch. Carl's put it in the link. Sorry, put a link in the chat. Have a look on Twitch. Let us know what you think of the picture. I'll leave you with the YouTube picture and the Twitch picture so you can see well, basically the difference. Here we go. Have a look, see what you think difference-wise. We're back in a minute.
Tampa approach, Freebird 901. We are ready for descent.
Freebird 901 descend and maintain 3,000.
Roger, descend maintain 3,000, Freebird 901. Roger, Freebird 901 expected RNAV runway 14.
Southwest 1531, contact Tampa on 118.15. Switching to Tampa on 118.15, Southwest 1531. Southwest 1430, climb and maintain flight level 340.
and departure United 1896, passenger 3000. And door candy United 1896.
Okay, that's enough.
Again, altitude United.
So yeah, did anyone have a look?
And repeat that altitude again for United 1896.
Southwest 1430, contact Jacksonville Center on 135.75.
Sugar. Okay, we were supposed to climb as well. Apologies, we weren't here. Climb, maintain flight level 340, contact Jacksonville Center 135.75, Southwest 1430. Lieutenant, can you ask Janet if she has an aviation joke for us? Let's see if she's in a funny mood. Janet, Lewis in the YouTube chat is asking, do you have an aviation joke that you can tell us?
Oh, Captain Tom, I've got a joke for you. Why did the airplane get sent to its room? Because it had a bad altitude. But don't worry, I'm sure your flying skills will keep us from being grounded for too long.
There's your joke. Also, what you did miss on Tuesday when we finished our stream on Twitch was we buttered the landing.
Southwest 1430, climb and maintain flight level 360.
Delta 5959, contact Tampa Tower on 119.5.
And used our butter song for the first time. Mm-hmm. I like Jim's version better. Jim says, aviation joke, clown on a black van. So yes.
And Jacksonville Center, United 0102, passenger flight level 240.
Lots for me to do.
370.
Once we're done,
That's what this is Jacksonville.
I'm going to re-download the traffic add-on.
Up to 370, United 01.
Southwest 1430, contact Jacksonville Center on 135.75.
Then get everything downloaded, and then following that, obviously we're back once again tomorrow for British Midland, a custom made livery. You can't find the livery to download anywhere. British Midland A330 from Heathrow to Alicante for our Friday stream.
Spirit range requesting to descend.
Should be in bed, mate.
322, descend and maintain 10,000.
Descend to 1,000.
Should totally be in bed.
Captain Tom, we have a situation in the
Oh
cabin.
God, emergency.
One of our passengers, a gentleman in seat 12B, just experienced a seizure. It seems he was trying to impress his seatmate with a story about his pet goldfish's swimming skills when it happened. We're currently attending to him, but I wanted to keep you in the loop. Please advise on how you'd like to proceed.
You know who that sounds like, didn't you? In seat 12B, trying to impress their seatmate. Right, so how do we approach this? Because it's just typical that we have an emergency.
American 2522, contact Jacksonville Center on 125.175.
Bloody typical, isn't it?
175, American 2522, good night.
6, climb and maintain flight level 250.
Climb and maintain 250 for United 1256.
Janet, you're a woman of the people. What would you suggest we do? Apart from roundhouse kicking. Why is she talking to the cabin? Finn, don't jinx it. I'm glad it is, but don't jinx it.
Southwest 1430, contact Jacksonville Center on 128.425.
Shit, we still didn't do that. Jacksonville Center, good afternoon. Southwest 1430, sorry. Is with you. Flight level 290, climbing to flight level 360.
Southwest 1430, Jacksonville Center, good afternoon.
Jacksonville Center, Frontier Flight 3796 requesting descent on the Shifty 6 arrival. Yes, we're looking for clearance to descend via the Shifty 6 arrival, Frontier Flight 3796.
Do you know, I thought he said I thought he said something else then.
3796 looking for clearance to descend on the Shifty 6 arrival.
Frontier Flight 3796, descend and maintain your requested altitude. Expect Shifty 6 arrival into KRSW.
Janet, you still haven't answered the question. What do you suppose we do?
Oh, Captain Tom, I suppose we should just keep flying and hope for the best, eh? I mean, your flying skills are about as reliable as a chocolate teapot, but let's just keep our fingers crossed and enjoy the ride.
Jacksonville, Grizzly 141, can we get our next instructions for runway 8 into Jacksonville?
Grizzly Airlines 141, emergency acknowledged. Descend and maintain 1900 feet. Advise if further assistance is needed.
Ooh.
Yeah, can we get direction to runway?
Somebody else has got an emergency. So the ATC that you can hear that is of people doing it are people that are flying right now, as opposed to past stuff. So I wonder if it'll be trackable. So, one of the many ways you can support the channel this evening is through gifting memberships on YouTube. if you prefer to do it that way. You can also you can give gift memberships, super chats, super stickers.
I'm working on that clearance. Stand by.
Or drop a like on the stream.
I've read the clearance back to you 3 times, sir. I understand you provided it. I have read it back to you.
Oh dear. Have I ever said I fucking love this program? That's amazing.
American 2018, descend and maintain flight level 240.
Yes, sir. We're descending to flight level 240, and you asked if we were ready to start down on the Shifty 6 arrival. We would like to begin our descent on the Shifty 6 for American 2018. Send via the Shifty 6, 29904 on the altimeter, American 2018.
Stop it.
American 2018, contact Miami Center on 127.2.
Okay, so just reached 36,000. We have got 54 minutes until we arrive, so we're probably looking at about 10:30. Not totally horrendous. Lewis is like, well, okay then. Okay. Well, that's alright there. So you have a great night there. Okay, y'all have a great evening now.
American 2018, can you please expedite your descent to flight level 240?
American 2018, we'd like to start down now.
I just heard shitty 6.
Traffic.
Oh. Where? Couldn't see it. It's beautiful.
Traffic.
Yeah, but where? You're not providing it. Where are you? Where are you? Yeah, traffic marker was that announces as traffic. Normally it's a dot. No clue. Traffic that can't be seen, cue the dramatic music. Oh. I would. But it means trying to find But what I have noticed, and I think I was going to say this on Tuesday, but I totally forgot. What I have noticed is that now we're not running FSLTL as like a standalone thing. Like, yes, it uses the injection uses FSLTL models and stuff, but because we're not actually running the actual injector itself, silky smooth. Something I have noticed. Other things I noticed as well last night when I did 737 test flight. Heathrow didn't lag.
2018, flight level 360.
American 2018, Jacksonville Center, good afternoon.
And Jacksonville American 2018, we'd like to start our descent.
Yeah, Heathrow didn't lag either. So maybe we found some sort of niche. Niche ain't the right word, but you know what I mean. Could you ask Janet to have a southern accent? Or are you just fulfilling your weird fantasies right now? I'll ask her. Janet, could you possibly speak with a southern accent, please? She's thinking about it. Why is she talking to the cabin?
Traffic.
Where? Oh, hello. Oh, is that below us? Is that below us? Or it passed underneath us or something, I don't know.
Clear to North Palm Beach, radar vectors Lakeland, Dennis File, climb maintain 3000, expect flight level 39,000, 10 minutes after departure, departure 118.175, squawk 1754.
Can confirm that was not Janet.
Cleared to North Palm Beach, radar vectors to Lakeland, Dennis File, climb and maintain 3000, expect flight level 39,000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 118.175, squawk 1754.
41136 Mike.
I love that accent.
Jacksonville Center.
That's awesome. Oh shit. Bollocks, I took screenshots, didn't upload them. Did he just vanish? I don't know what it was. It's obviously gone under us. We can't. Got nothing to suggest. But yeah, this is how smooth. If you look at how smooth this is now, this is how smooth London Heathrow is as well. Now that we're not using it as a standalone like program. Pretty much. We haven't done an arrival into Heathrow for a while, to be fair. In fact, I could probably... Let's have a look. EGLL. The last time we arrived, or the last time that anyone arrived into Heathrow, it's always been out of Heathrow. When was the last time we went into Heathrow? Was it that? 1st of March. No screenshots. Was that streamed? Don't think it was. Did we stream the ITA 350? From Rome to Heathrow. Does anyone remember that? I don't think we did we? Last time we flew into Heathrow, was it that one? Was it the TAP Portugal A330? Anyway, either way, it's been a while. But maybe next week we can put it to the test. We can do a arrival into Heathrow. Open to suggestions, of course. Right, we are currently in the state of Georgia. We'll be passing Alabama. Nowhere near Mobile. We're close. Let's have a think then. What do we want to see next week? Obviously, an arrival into Heathrow, I think, is probably on the cards. So whether you're watching on Twitch or whether you are watching on YouTube, what do you want to see next week? Carl says Geneva. Could fly the 220, I guess. What else could we fly? Finn's saying British Airways 319 from Manchester to London Heathrow. I mean, the stream would be done very quickly. Maybe that's the plan. Gemma says the Jet 2 silver livery. Do you know what? It's weird. I was actually thinking. Yesterday, I think it was actually.
Traffic.
Are they above us or below us?
Clear to KF 45, radar vectors LAL.
Keep
Finish
disappearing.
file, climb, maintain 3,000, expect flight level 29,000, 10 minutes after departure, 118.175, squawk 6, or 16.
I was going to say ATR, but that's gone from the sim.
Southwest 1430, contact Jacksonville Center on 134.45.
It has, but it's not gone for permanent. There's a chance it could come back. East Midlands to Skiathos. That'll have to be a Friday route. For sure. Would definitely be a Friday route. Is the Dash 8 about? No. Let's have a look. Let's look and see what we can potentially suggest here. Oh, I'll tell you what. This time next week, the Citation 750 will be out. The private jet. Do something to do with a private jet on Friday. About 3.5 hours. Yeah, that might be a bit too long for a Friday stream. We have to start that quite early, and my finishing times are not exactly on point at the minute. I think air do is possible. Also, I will just say this as well. If you have an idea for an airplane and livery combo that you think might not be available on the flight simulator.
Southwest 1430, descent coming up in about 20 minutes.
Roger, expecting the descent in 20 minutes time, Southwest 1430. If you've got an airline and airplane combo that you might think is not available on the download website or FlightSim.2, let me know. I've got a guy
Southwest
who can
1430, Roger, descent in 20 minutes.
Who can create liveries. So let me know. Or any other airline into Skiathos. So you want to see Skiathos regardless, right? Let's have a look. It seems it's in season. If Sarah's listening, we could do Ryanair. Okay. We could do that. Rob, evening to you on YouTube. Hope you're doing well. If you are around, we are live on not just YouTube, we're also live on Twitch this evening. We're also one follower away from our goal of 30 to start things off. Guy said to me today, he said, have you got any livery suggestions? I was like, I don't think I do at the moment. I can't think of any. All I can think of at the moment is like British Midland. Are you thinking like Air Iran or something like that? Air Aran. But yeah, Rob's in the chat. He says, evening chaos chasing nut jobs. Navigation fan. No need to stand.
Contact Atlanta Center on 123.905.
The goat has just entered the chat. Evening to you. Hope you're doing well, sir. 123.95 for Southwest 1430. Yeah, ATR as well. I've got a livery for that, but obviously we need the ATR back. Atlanta Center, good afternoon. Southwest 1430 with you, flight level 360. I can only think of like
Southwest 1430, Atlanta Center, good afternoon.
well, I've had some thoughts as well. Is like starting a virtual airline as well. Again, like a custom YouTube channel livery. Do you know what I mean? Also, thank you for the bless yous. That just appeared out of nowhere. But yeah, I can't think of any airline and aircraft livery combo apart from like maybe the Air Baltic specials, the A220. Though the Indy Builds one is due to be out end of the year, I think, before the end of the year. So let's see if we can get
maintain flight level 300, Hank 33.
2 more memberships to get to 10.
Hank 33, do you want me at flight level 250 or 30?
Hank 33, roger. Descend and maintain to 5,000.
Let's see if we can get some super chats in as well. Thank you all for being here and persevering with tonight's issues with the streams. Lewis, I've seen a video today. Not today. I think it was whenever it was. In regards to the 757, and that was being flown. Boy, does that look good. Like if it was hotly anticipated before, like it is now. Super excited. Carl, goodness me. Gifting 5 memberships. That is awesome. Matt Roast, Daniel, Rob Brown gets one. Matthew Lewis gets one. Pashak gets one as well. Thank you, Carl. That is awesome. Just because I know Gemma likes odd numbers, we are on the odd number. We're on number 13 now. 13 members all this evening. Thank you so much for your support, everyone. I know how much you like your odd numbers, so I thought I'd let you know. Also, just to let you know as well, the airline that we are managing on the Airline Manager, $2 million per rotation of all the aircraft. So when all the planes need sending out, £2 million or dollars is being made. Gemma's now evened it out. Gifting a membership as well. She can now breathe a sigh of relief. Juice World Fanatics gets the membership there. Thank you, Gemma. And Lewis coming in with 26 months. Saying, well, howdy, who'd have thought it's been 26 months, y'all. Crazy, isn't it? It's crazy how quick the time's gone. Now you definitely need to tell. I was going to tell you anyway. Over this weekend, I will tell you. I've got to find the find a spot again. Remember what it is. You got to search. Then I'll send you a screenshot with all the details that you need to know.
Atlanta Center, Itero 1205 at flight level 400. Good afternoon.
See, didn't ask for a refund.
Tower 1205 Atlanta Center. Good afternoon.
Well, much appreciated. Thank you.
Skyhawk 5525 Central, request descend 2000.
Where is traffic?
Skyhawk 5525 Tango, descend and maintain 2000.
It's disappeared. It lies. I panic if I don't know where I'm going. Don't worry, leave it with me. I'll get you some details sorted out. So apart from, okay, so I'll ask the question again, but apart from AirDo, as Gemma's mentioned, we'll see if we can do that next week, but hang on. Because I've deleted today the 767.
Traffic.
Fucking where?
Papa Bravo 6, descend and maintain flight level 80.
And maintain flight level 80, Papa Bravo 6, thank you.
Oh, there.
Papa Bravo 6, unable to approve request. Descend and maintain flight level 240 until established on the final approach course.
So we should be able to pick up Atlanta Airport soon. No, I don't know. I don't know what it is.
November 3 Bravo Papa, verify your squawking 2565, mode C.
Confirming squawk 2565, mode
Traffic there,
C.
look.
Continuing as filed to Dallas Love, November 3 Papa.
November 3 Bravo Papa, roger. Continue as filed to Dallas Love Field.
There's one. Very certain there was another one. Obviously not. There's Atlanta, Hartsville, Jackson. Right there.
United 1244, contact Atlanta Center on 121.35.
We contact Atlanta Center on 121.35. Thank you very much, goodbye.
I think is it the world's busiest airport, Atlanta? Whoa! That was cool. That one literally just came out of nowhere. So we've got 24 minutes to go. We're just going over Atlanta Airport. Not too far off from our descent.
Traffic.
I mean, if I can get the, because I'm pretty sure it's just in it. It's just the 737-700. I'm not entirely sure why it doesn't work. I'll find out though. I'm sure I'll find out.
Spirit Wings 388, Atlanta Center, climb and maintain flight level 380.
Climb to flight level 380, Spirit Wings 388.
Could do Stripey Condor.
Spirit Wings 388, contact Jacksonville Center on
I'm actually thinking potentially Stripey Condor into Skiathos.
125.75 for Spirit Wings 388.
They go into Skiathos? I'm sure they do. Maybe not then. So we've got for next week a flight into Heathrow because we want to see how well it works.
Center Kahuna Air Cargo 1, requesting IFR clearance to Kilo Romeo, Kilo Romeo. Clear to KRKR, radar vectors DETA, then it's filed, climb and maintain 4,000, expect flight level 300,
and we got Skiathos
10 minutes after departure.
As well.
Departure on 126.55, squawk 6262, release for departure Kahuna 1.
So I mean, worst case scenario is we can actually save Skiathos for
contact Salt Lake Center on 125.5.
maybe our first flight with the Citation 750. Or the Citation X, as they call it. one that's coming to the flight sim next Thursday.
Cessna 908, Charlie Echo, taxi to runway 13 left via taxiways Delta and Echo.
Taxi to runway 13 left via Delta and Echo, Cessna 908, Charlie Echo.
Always an option. I see people have found the emojis on Twitch again.
50 knots until 7 on 1568.
Skyline 6056F, Atlanta Center, roger.
Carl says a ITA flight A220 Milan into London City. Well, I believe we've done that. Could be one to revisit if you wanted to.
Atlanta Center, Comanche 611, go Zulu, VFR with request. Comanche 611, Golf Zulu, Atlanta Center, go ahead with your request.
Okay, now.
Comanche 611, Golf Zulu.
Jesus. Sorry.
We are approximately 10 miles
I apologise.
to the west of Tampa, X-ray Echo.
Lord.
We have 3 persons on board. Destination is Tango Mike Alpha Myers.
Sorry, everyone.
Is 5,500. Request traffic advisories. Comanche 1 Golf Zulu, I show you're squawking 1200. Verify you are squawking 2666, mode C.
Finn says that scared the crap out of me. Well, at least you haven't got to go before you go to bed. So you're welcome. Oh dear, excuse me. So what we'll do is we'll keep here's what the idea is. We'll keep airline manager to YouTube.
Traffic.
Doesn't do too well on Twitch. And then Sunday, when we do the British Grand Prix for F1 Manager, we'll have that on Twitch as well.
Hank 33 can climb to flight level 250. I am at 14,000 now. Climb and maintain flight level 250, Hank 33.
Okay, we need to start our descent here. Atlanta Center, Southwest 1430, requesting the beginning of our descent.
Southwest 1430, Atlanta Center, descend via Swift 2 into Nashville.
That was quick. Descend via Swift 2 into Nashville. We'll be descending to flight level 100 in the meantime, Southwest 1430.
Southwest 1430, descend and maintain flight level 240.
Okay, fuck you then, that's what we'll do. 240 it is. Descending flight level 240 southwest 1430. Right, here we go then. For the beginning of our descent. He's crapped himself. Oh dear, excuse me, apologies. Okay, so we've got Heathrow and Skiathos next week, which should be interesting.
At level 80, Papa Bravo 6. Thanks, and goodbye.
Skiathos is possibly
Papa Bravo 6 requesting
either Zurich option for Edelweiss.
Papa Bravo 6, altimeter 3024.
Atlanta Center, Papa Zero Bravo 6, request flight level 140.
Carl says if you've got your dates wrong, Gemma, you might want to check your react dates.
Center on 125.85.
This is Echo Papa Alpha.
So one last opportunity. I'll do the link this time. It is amazing how much better the picture looks on Twitch. Have a nosy on Twitch. If you haven't got an account, it's very straightforward to make one. It basically is like YouTube, just with a much better picture clarity. Much better. Yep, there you go. Gemma's also putting out that if you've got Amazon Prime, you get free stuff on Twitch as well. So you've got options. Options. Twitch is definitely a bit more chilled out, a bit more relaxed. So that's why we use it. After a lot of persevering, we got there in the end. Hopefully tomorrow should be a little bit more straightforward. I imagine it probably would be straightforward tomorrow. It's Latin VFR, what's the worst that could happen? What's the worst that could happen? Okay, they've actually given us the descent. I didn't see that then. They've given us the descent to 10,000. We're back on Twitch as well tomorrow for it. At some stage we're going to do a Twitch only stream because we want to test the music capabilities of Twitch, how much we can get away with. That's the plan. Okay.
Traffic.
Well,
Legion 3040, we would like to clearance to begin our descent for our arrival at Lexington.
Jimmy, you say about request night and stuff
Legion
like that.
3040, whenever you'd like to descend and maintain flight level 260.
We've got to make sure it works. Got to make sure that we can play songs that we can actually play and not get sort of told off for. As well, we've got replay coming up. Do a test stream. Don't know about test stream. I'd probably be looking at like trying an actual stream. And then just like I say, just seeing how we get on with it. Obviously we can't do it as a multi-stream. How's the weather in Nashville today? It's too easy. It's way too easy. I mean, it looks alright. I could have gone something else, but I didn't. Okay, we need to get rid of the vectors, which we've just done there. So there you go, that is our approach into Nashville this evening. It should be interesting. Let me show you what we've got tomorrow. Forgot all about that picture. Right, this is tomorrow. You're not going to find this livery on FlightSim.2 unless you've requested to have it personally made for yourself like I have. We're on board a bit of a classic, the British Midland A330. London's Heathrow to Alicante. Flight originally operated by an A319. We're going to take the A330 tomorrow. Wait till you see it. The guy has done an excellent job on it. It looks incredible. Wait until you see it. 7 o'clock start for that one. Won't be scheduled. But usual suspects, YouTube and Twitch, 7 o'clock UK time for that one tomorrow.
Southwest 1430, expect the ILS runway 2 center approach into Nashville.
Expect the ILS runway 2 center approach into Nashville, Southwest 1430. I'm actually really looking forward to that one. Rolls-Royce engines as well.
Southwest 1430, ILS runway 2 center approach confirmed for KBNA.
It's going to be awesome. Chances I've got to cancel my Friday night plans, depending on what they are. If it's stuff that we don't need to know about, you carry on. You carry on. Yep, I would suggest that the weather here in Nashville looks pretty clear. Don't think we're going to have any problems. Also, the donation on Monday, I think from Paul, has gone towards fuel for the airline, and literally nothing else. We're making some decent money at the moment, so Monday's stream should be interesting. YouTube only for that one. Get the speed brake. Up as well, just to help slow us down. YouTube crashed on me, says Finn. Or maybe we should say that to you now. Oh, I hope it doesn't crash. So yes, say hello in the chat. over on Twitch if you're watching there.
Southwest 1430, descend and maintain 4000, turn left heading 280 vectors for the ILS runway 2 center approach.
Cool. Descend and maintain 4000, turn left heading 280, vectors for the ILS runway 2 center approach, Southwest 1430. Carl's like, hello. Yes, hello, hello. So, yeah, so again, not going to be scheduled, but 7 o'clock UK time is when that will be taking place. Tomorrow should be a good one. Should get a beautiful sunset as well. Okay, not too far off, 31 nautical miles. Start to bring the speed down now, we're going to bring it down to 210. I think that's Nashville there. I'm wrong. We're not too far away. At some point, we will be bringing back long haul. Missed the long haul stuff. Gemma's in the chat as well on Twitch. Of course, welcome to anybody who is watching on YouTube. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. It can go one or two ways. Oh no, we're good. We're fine. Don't understand why it does that. No, we're all good. We're all good.
Southwest 1430, turn left heading 260.
Turn left heading 260, Southwest 1430. Okay, we're getting close. Time for landing predictions.
Southwest 1430, contact Nashville, approach on 118.4.
118.4 for Southwest 1430.
Southwest 1430, proceed direct Jackson, descend and maintain 3000 until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 2 center approach.
Okay. It is time. Jim's gone 242. Descend 3000 to established. Contact Nashville approach 118.4. Southwest 1430. Alright, bringing the speed back. Nashville approach. Good afternoon. Southwest 1430 with you, flight level. Sorry. We're at 3,500, descending to 3,000 feet. Had a proper brain fart then. Okay, now.
Southwest 1430, Nashville approach. Good afternoon, Nashville, altimeter 30.00.
I've just sat there like. Oh, how cute. Oh. Alright, here we go.
Blue Raider 27 Nashville approach.
Zinger.
6752 and ident.
That's me told. Thanks, Lewis.
Murfreesboro, QNH 1017.
Right, we're on approach. Here's our runway. Just, I'll tell you what, this is why I love summer evenings. I'm outside in the garden watching the last flights into London City and Heathrow, whilst on my phone watching my mate on the flight sim. Also, you go on in the background, Tom. Thanks, Liz. At least we're on, that's the main thing.
Southwest 1430, Nashville approach. Contact Nashville Tower on 118.6.
118.6 for Southwest 1430.
Maintaining visual separation, Southwest 197.
Southwest 190.
Nashville Tower. Good afternoon, Southwest 1430 on approach runway 2 center.
Southwest 1430, Nashville International Airport Tower, wind 035 at 9er, runway 2 center, cleared to land.
Clear to land, runway 2 center, Southwest 1430. No, you didn't. It did. It so did. Just waiting in anticipation. That little stutter was enough to. Mate, what's going on with the sim recently? Wait for it. No. Got the latest drivers, so it shouldn't be that. I don't know what's happened to it. That close. Look how close we were.
Caravan 9er Kilo Charlie. You're leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
Going to frequency 121.50, Caravan 9er Kilo Charlie. Nashville Tower, no one is listening on frequency 121.5, Caravan 9er Kilo Charlie.
Caravan 119er KC
It's
Nashville
gone.
Tower. Say again, Cessna, you're coming in broken and unreadable.
Ugh. It's fine. That close. That's how close we were. That close. I don't know why. It's been quite a few times this week. Might be worth updating my PC actually, to be fair, as in like updating Windows. It could be. I'm going to try something tomorrow, a bit different. So you know how like you got add-ons linker and stuff like that? I'm going to make a community folder and put just what I need into that community folder. See if it works. Should hopefully then yeah, Lewis, tell me how about you do this again. The event viewer thing. And then I'm gonna go. Okay, now we'll get there eventually. totally unbothered by this. Oh. I think it is too many add-ons in one folder. We're back tomorrow anyway, so it's fine. Yeah, we've had fun this evening. It's been good fun. Cool. Right, just waiting on Lewis's instructions. Now change the title. Open event viewer. Oh yeah. Then select application. And then find the folder. How do I do this? A Windows log, right? I look at this, it means nothing to me. It means nothing to me. I found it. It just literally means nothing to me. Okay, hang on. Lewis, I'll send you some screenshots. Right, let's get out of here. Boys and girls, thank you so much for watching. We'll get to the bottom of it. We will. Right, look after yourselves and each other. Back tomorrow for British Midlands and the A330. Until then, from myself and the moderators, look after yourselves and each other. A very good evening to you all. Thank you for your support as always. Whether you're watching on Twitch or YouTube, a very good evening to you all. Not that one. That one. Very good evening to you all. We'll get there eventually. Bye for now.